What is up, my butter biscuits? Y'all, I'm gonna start doing a little bit more like my thoughts and opinions videos about collections, like a full collection. Normally, when I do my anti-haul or kind of like my new makeup drops, are they bops or flops, I talk over things very briefly, and I kind of want to talk about things in more detail about bigger collections or more talked about collections. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be doing it about every single collection, but I'm like, you know what? I kind of like feel like I want to talk more about makeup, especially because honestly, I'm really not buying that much makeup right now, so I can't do like a review on it. And on top of that, too, if I'm just keeping it real with you guys, I feel like a lot of people don't really watch my reviews anyway. So I'm kind of like, you know what? It's better to just talk about it because then I'm not spending my money buying the product and then like, you know, filming a whole review about it and then nobody really watches it, but I still get to talk about it. So whenever I do these style of videos, I'm just letting you guys know this is obviously just looking at things online or maybe even seeing the things in store. This is not based upon like formulation or quality of product whatsoever. It's literally just based upon the aesthetic, the packaging, the components, the color stories, you know, things like that, not the actual formulation. So just letting you guys know, within today's video, we're going to be talking about One Size Beauty and their Fantasia collection. I actually just recently watched Patrick's whole entire like little documentary about it, and I thought it was a really well put together documentary. I kind of liked it, you know, to be honest with you guys. It kind of was like reminding me, obviously nowhere near as much like drama as the whole conspiracy collection, but I kind of liked it because you just get to see the behind the scenes of things, you know, and I really do like that. I said that before if you guys don't remember when Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star did their whole docu-series on that like making of the collection. I really liked it. I feel like it gets to show you the whole creative aspect of it. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions about the collection within today's video. But if you guys have not seen that documentary, I highly recommend watching it because it really is cool to see the behind the scenes and you get to see Patrick like in action about everything. And I just think that that's really cool. And I kind of do wish that other brands would do this. You know, like I wish other brands would just follow suit with a little documentary. It doesn't even have to be so long, you know, maybe even it's just like 15, 20 minutes, but something, because I don't know if you guys are like me, but getting to see the behind the scenes kind of inspires me a little bit more. With that being said, I do have my thoughts and opinions about the collection, which I'm going to be telling you guys within today's video, but it's still very inspiring and I do wish other brands would do it because I find it to be very intriguing. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts and opinions about the Fantasia collection, go ahead and keep on watching. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. I am so sorry that I'm going to be bugging you guys like a lot more to like give the videos thumbs up because I just really like, y'all, we have these little things on YouTube that show you like, you know, about getting more traction and whatnot, and thumbs up really do help out traction on the channel. So I would really appreciate that if you guys can give this video a big thumbs up. I would appreciate that, and let's go ahead and get into it. I have been on YouTube now for almost 7 years, or I think it has been officially 7 years, and I have still not learned after all this time to check my lips before filming. I literally just looked at the mirror real fast. I was like, oh, my lips feel chunky. And I had so much of my lip oil just piled up. You guys know if you put like too much lip oil on or too much lip gloss on or even too much lipstick, it kind of gets all chunky. And I'm like, I'm sure you guys saw that all over my lips. And it probably looked real inappropriate. I do apologize. I don't know when I'm ever going to learn my lesson. And then when I'm wearing like a full face of makeup, 9 times out of 10, I always have lipstick on my teeth. And I look back at the footage and I'm like, when are you ever going to learn to look at your teeth and mouth before filming? Like, oh my gosh, no one wants to see chunkiness all up on your lips and no one wants to see lipstick on your teeth. I still can't learn. That's just me. Y'all know I'm just a little bit messy. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about this Fantasia collection right here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I really do love going to Disneyland, but I'm not like the biggest Disney fan. And I feel like I have seen so many Disney collaborations. Like, I can't even tell you how many are out there. Like, just so many brands collaborate with Disney. I did, like, honestly, when I heard about, like, Patrick Starr and, like, One Size Beauty doing a collaboration with Disney, I thought it was going to be, like, over the top and big and just, like, really, really well done. And I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys my full thoughts and opinions about everything. I do want to say we're going to go ahead and start off with the palette because I feel like the palette is just kind of like the main thing of this collection. And I just feel like this palette right here, I feel like the packaging is really, really cute. And I really do like the way the whole mirror comes up and it looks like a pop-up book. The packaging is adorable. 100% love the packaging. However, getting into the whole color story of everything, like I feel like it goes hand in hand with Fantasia. I feel like the color story does make sense. It's not like it's outlandish and doesn't make sense. I just feel like it's just so boring. Do you know what I mean? Like I look at this and I'm like, yes, I understand you want to do something that's a little bit more wearable, but I really wish there would have been a little bit more pops of color in there. And I wish that there would have been a little bit more. Because I look at this and this is right here. This is for $49 and it is a cheek and eye palette. And honestly, I don't know looking at it which colors are made for which. I do think that the two shades at the top are the highlights, and then you could use them as eyeshadows, of course. Same thing with eyeshadows, though. I feel like you could literally use any eyeshadow as like a blush and on your eyes. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's gonna make any difference. But I just wish that there was more in here because when you look at the palette, like I feel like there's a lot of empty space, you know. And I feel like especially for $49, they could have done a little bit more by incorporating more colors in there and a little bit more vibrant, fun colors. When I look at the swatches, like don't get me wrong, I feel like it really is like it's a pretty color story. It is. It's just really basic and it's really boring and it's something that has been done time and time and time again. Something that is just really, really, you know, dull. Like honestly, like I feel, and when I say dull, I mean like it's been done. Do you know what I mean? Like I look at this and I'm like, yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I would use those colors 100%. But do I have honestly probably about 20 palettes that have those colors? Yes, I do. Do you know what I mean? And that's why when I look at this, I'm just kind of like, oh, like it's really boring, you know? I feel like the packaging is so cute. It is very nostalgic of Fantasia. I remember it like growing up. And I feel like it's a really really cute palette. But yeah, the color story to me, I'm just like, it's not there for me. And I honestly don't. Like, I wouldn't spend my money on this. Like, I really wouldn't. And I don't really see too many other people raving about it. You know what I mean? Honestly, when I was looking at Trend Mood's comments when she had posted about this, so many people were like, yet another Disney collection, you know? And that made me feel a little bit bad for Patrick because I know how much he loves Disney. And then watching his documentary, I got to see how much more he loves Disney, you know? So I'm like, that makes me feel bad. And I know obviously it's such a dream. And that's like a huge honor to do a collaboration with Disney, but it's just kind of played out by now, you know? And I think that's kind of like the bad thing about everybody and their mom having their own brand. Like, I feel like even Dose of Colors has done a Disney collection. Like, the list goes on and on for Disney collections. And I feel like it kind of takes away the shine from it because everyone's just kind of like, okay. And I get that everybody does like a different character. Some people may do like, you know, Jack Skellington, and some people may do like, you know, Daisy Duck, and some may do Minnie Mouse, and he chose Fantasia. Like, I get it, but it's still Disney and it's still Mickey at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So this palette to me overall though is just kind of boring. Besides the packaging to me is really, really adorable, really cute. I love the pop-up mirror, how it looks like a pop-up book. I love that, but the color story is just blah. The next thing up on the list that I want to talk about is the Bit of Magic highlighter. This one to me right here, I actually feel like is really, really cute. However, what I wanted to talk about within this collection is just kind of trippy to me. As you guys know, I just said right now, the palette is $49, okay? And within that palette, you could use the shades as a highlighter. You could use them as blushes, eyeshadows, all that good stuff. And then there's this individual highlighter, which, yes, I do understand, y'all. You have to pay for pressing into the pans. Like, you have to pay for those molds. You know what I mean? Even though I'm sure Disney probably already had these. Maybe they got to use those. So I get why this is a little bit more expensive. But this single highlighter right here, just a single highlighter, is $36. That to me is just kind of crazy. Like, I'm like, what? Like, you could get that whole palette over there, and maybe the colors at the top are not necessarily meant to be highlighters, but you could use it as a highlighter. You know what I mean? And I'm just kind of like, why is this $36? Like, honestly, looking at the print of it, I feel like it's really, really cute. Like, I feel like that is super cute, and the packaging is really, really cute. I like it. The color looks beautiful. I'm sure the formulation of this is amazing, but just $36. I'm like, oh, you know, like that's kind of a lot, especially when it's just like $13 more to get the whole palette. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like even if, say, for example, you were going to buy something from the collection, even if you're like, oh, you know what, I like the highlighter better, but for $13 more, you get that cool palette. Do you know what I mean? And that even has like the little pop-up mirror and everything, and then you get cheek colors in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, $36. I'm like, ooh, it's a bit much to me. Anyways, the next thing that I want to talk about right here, because I think this is actually really cute, and I feel like this is probably like one of the like maybe I would buy products, do you know what I mean, from this collection. This is the waterproof liquid eyeliner, because I have heard before that his point made liquid liner is really, really bomb, and this is only $19, so I don't feel like that is a bad price. And on top of that too, the packaging is really cute, and it is very Fantasia vibes, very Phantasmic vibes. I really do like that, and that's only $19, so I feel like that's very fair. I don't know, like, if I'm tripping on the highlighter, maybe I don't know of any other highlighters from his brand, but I'm like, why is it $36? Like, that's really expensive. Like, for one single highlighter, it's just a no. The next thing I want to talk about right here is the Ultimate Mickey Puff, okay? And I want to say, like, this is actually really, really cute looking at it. Aesthetic-wise, it's really cute, but is it practical? Is it something that you're going to be using throughout your face? Is it something that's going to be able to get into the crevices of your face, underneath your eyes, on the side of your nose, the side of your mouth? Like, is it going to be practical enough to use, being that it is, like, a big old Mickey Puff? And I look at this and I'm like, okay, I'm sure it's soft. I'm sure the quality is good. But are you really going to be able to use it? Do you know what I mean? Like, look at the shape of everything. Like, it's just not, It's not there. You know, like you guys know I'm always raving about the Beauty Blender Powder Puff. The point of that gets into every single crevice so you can pack your powder in there, do your touch-ups with it, all that good stuff. It's like really good shape because of the point. This doesn't have that. Like this is literally just big old circles. So yeah, this I look at, this is $16 and I'm like, I would not buy that. I will say this though, it's kind of like things like this that like make for a really cute gift because people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, it's Mickey shaped, like what? It's super cute. But then it's kind of like one of those things that are just gonna sit in their drawer that they're not really gonna use. So this is another product on the list that I'm just like, no. The next product on the list right here, honestly, I thought was really cool. And this is another product that I was like, okay, like I actually do like this. This actually from online, it's saying that it's sold out. I am filming this days late, but it's something that I wanted to talk about. I just am late to getting to it. But it's saying that this is sold out. So this is the Lip Snatcher Velvet Flex Cream and Cushion Gloss Lip Duo. The packaging of this is super cute. I really like it. And honestly, that bright red, you can't go wrong with the red. Y'all, when I was working at MAC before, I used to get so frustrated because so many women out there that would come into the counter would be like, no, 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 red does not look good on me. Oh no, red is just way too, no, it's ugly. Like, I'm like, y'all, red looks good on every single skin tone. I totally understand that people are probably not comfortable because it is very loud, but red looks good on every single skin tone. And on top of that too, if you guys have a little bit of yellow teeth, y'all, I'm telling you, if you wear a red lipstick, it's going to look white. Like your teeth are going to look white. So wear a red. So this is actually a product that I would really be interested in. This is $28. I do want to say it is a little bit pricey, but you are getting a gloss and a lipstick in one. And I really do like the whole concept of this because I feel like practical products like this are something that you can travel with easy, being that you have your gloss there, lipstick there, bam, it's in one component. And this is really cute, especially if you like Disney. This has, you know, little Mickey prints all over it. I feel like that's really cute. And I'm kind of like not surprised that it's sold out because that right there is a really, really cute product. The other thing I want to talk about, well, the main thing, well, not the main thing, but one of the main things that I was just kind of like, no about. I feel like, I don't know. I feel a little bit bad, you know, if I'm being honest. But look, I'm just keeping it real, okay? I feel bad because I know that, like, obviously Patrick put a lot into this collection, and I feel like One Size is a really good brand. Their products are really good. I just, I don't like this brush. Like this brush right here, and this is $34. This is the Complexion Brush, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I look at this brush and I'm like, it looks so cheap. Like obviously this is where obviously doing reviews about things like really matters so you can feel the quality of it. And I know me just doing like a my thoughts and opinions video about it is literally just going based upon what I see visually, but it looks cheap. And I don't care even if it feels heavier or whatnot, it still looks cheap. You know what I mean? Like it looks like those little toy wands that you buy from the alleys in LA. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. I don't know if I really vibe with this, but this is the overall collection. Overall, if I had to buy something from the list, I definitely would say like I do like the lip. That's like the main thing, and I would buy the eyeliner. I feel like the eyeliner can't go wrong there because we already know that the eyeliner is bomb, and then I'm sure the lip is bomb too. And on top of that too, I love that it's so practical, being that there is a lip gloss and a lipstick in one. You know, overall, I do want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions about it. What do you guys feel about Disney doing more makeup collections? Because I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I have seen so many Disney collections that I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm kind of over it. And I'm like, I feel bad for even saying that because I'm not trying to discredit like, you know, Patrick's feelings, and he was so excited for this and like obviously put so much into it. And I'm sure like even if I had a brand, it would be such a high honor to work with Disney, but I'd be like, it's so redundant. Do you know what I mean? I probably wouldn't take the opportunity only because it's like, okay, it's been done before. Do you know what I mean? So many times, so many times. That's just my opinions on everything. But make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.